Hello, welcome in everyone. How are we doing today? It has been a minute. I'm excited to be back. I think I took all of last week off and I meant to stream yesterday, but it just wasn't working out with everything going on. My throat had not been playing nice with me yesterday, so I kind of took it easy and yeah, how are we doing? What's been new? I recently finished Xenosaga 3 this weekend, so that was a huge project I've been working on for, I want to say, 8 years. Going through that series. Absolutely loved it. If you haven't played it yet, you should. Though I can't really blame you for not because it took me. It's a PS2 series, so that tells you how long it's been going. Um, I did start Expedition 33 the next day. I like to give, when I finish a game, especially a big RPG like that, I don't want to start anything new like that day. Just kind of sit with it, enjoy it, remember everything I learned, everything I enjoyed. Just sit with the experience. Then after I sleep, I can go ahead and start something else. So I picked up Expedition 33, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I almost didn't stream today. If it wasn't how long it's been since I've streamed, I probably would have just said I need to play more. Because it's. Oh my god, I understand. I'm only a few hours in and still absolutely hooked. Loved it. Um, I'm going to try very hard not to play more of it after the stream because I need to go to bed because I have work in the morning. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm definitely. This is not Resident Evil music. I know it is Monday, but I know I'm close. We're on the final dungeon. I have no idea how far away we are in Resident Evil and really wanted to see if we could knock out closing Final Fantasy IV as well. Get our first completed game on stream. And yeah, I honestly thought about it take streaming Expedition, but really wanted to just have a game, a long game that I can just work on solo. I do regret it because some of the comments that came out of my mouth during the prologue, my wife was just losing it, laughing at, just punching my brain out um, as I'm playing. Fishbowl is back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I need to figure that out at some point. I mean, yeah, Xenosaga was, but I finished that, and so I needed a new game that I play offline. Um, I know time is really a short commodity, especially with all the different things that I'm trying to do, directions I'm being pulled, but I I like having something that I'm playing not on stream. Something that's just for me. And I'm really enjoying it, especially with all of the music, the art style, the ambiance. It feels like what RPGs used to feel like for me growing up. Just focusing. I'm even not looking up walkthroughs, trying to figure out, or even look online for anything. Playing it like back in the day when we couldn't pull up guides and just fumbling my way through it, which has been really satisfying. Any thoughts about the ending? I loved the ending to Xenosaga. It was very touching. I'm not gonna lie to you, tears did happen. Um, it was an emotional experience. I want more, but I also understand like we've wrapped this up. I know the plan initially was 6 games, and then suddenly it got shortened to 3, and you can kind of tell some of the like opposite of growing pains in the game, but it was a very fun game. Combat I thought was a lot better than 2. I know some people really liked the combat style in 2. I absolutely hated it. Just the up, the down, it on top of the different buttons, everything. It broke my brain. I couldn't handle it all, and it was really rough. Like it was hard. But this one, I felt like I could really get a good handle on things once I figured out different things to equip on the ESs. I started getting sad when I had to step out of the mechs because it was wonderful. I had it set up that I could defend and it would like at least half heal, if not fully heal, and remove all status effects. So it was more of just solving the puzzle, figuring things out, and not worrying so much about how little recovery items you have. Like when you're fighting as people, you only have so many ether points and so many ways to restore them that it was kind of scary for a bit. But I thought the final boss was long but satisfying. And the story, I really liked it. I love all the characters. I ended up changing through most of it. When I started out, it was very much Shion, I think Ziggy and Junior, and then just started, after a good few hours, swapping through and realizing, oh no, I like everyone. I like how everyone is. Yeah, it wasn't a very good, a viable one. I mean, Shion's clearly the main character, and Junior is a badass. Let's be real. And Ziggy, I like Ziggy. I've always liked Ziggy. He's a big beefy guy. He's got lots of HP and he punches things. That's all I need to know. But Jin definitely grew on me in this game. And what they did with Momo, like, I liked being able to use her as more than just a healer. You know, it kind of should. I went to the Ren Fair. That was why I was gone last weekend. We were at a Ren Fair, and some friends and I, we were talking around the fire, and like, well, what? Because we're all big nerds playing RPGs and Final Fantasy and stuff. Like, what class? I can't remember if it was what class you like playing, or what would you be, since we're going into this Ren Fair. Like, Bard and Monk are my two favorites. Like, granted, I love, like, in 14, the warrior, giant axe, tank, just, I'm too angry to die. That's a lot of fun. But I've always loved bards, being a support, and buffing everyone, debuffing everyone. D&D, I love the inspiration mechanic, but I've always had a soft spot for monks. If there's a monk in a game, they're in my party. I still, and maybe that's what I do when we get around to Final Fantasy 1. I beat it once. Don't bump the mic. I beat it once, and it was like a generic, usual party. Maybe I try the 4 monks. Maybe that's how I play it. Which version? I played on my Android. Obviously won't be streaming that one. But I do have the Pixel Remaster. I have 3 and 5, just the regular stream. These are not the 3 and 5 numbers on my hand. I don't know why I did that. I have 3 and 5, just regular Steam re-release. But all the other ones, aside from 4, that was the 3D version, I picked up the Pixel remasters. So 1, 2, and 6, I think. I think that maths. But yeah, that is a whole lot that's been going on. I mean, we've had 2 whole weeks. I think the PSP version for 1 and 2 is super interesting. I don't think I played that one. I have the PS1 Origins. And then I had, but it was forever ago. I don't know how many versions of my phone. The Android, and now I've got this. I wonder if the original Steam was that PSP version re-release. Adds a bunch of content. That makes sense. That tracks. So I think they did the same with the Game Boy Advance version of 4, adding the additional dungeon at the end of the game and additional gear for everyone. But yeah, let's jump in, see how far we can get tonight, and possibly beat this game. I've been yapping for 20 minutes. Well, more like 10, I think. 10, 15. Because we had the ads. I clicked it. There we go. In the Crystal Palace. Get that mouse out of the way. Omnicasting. And bless. I didn't end up getting the... I think there was another item. Yeah, I missed one of the augments. That's okay. Would have been good to have that one. Is it abilities? No. Inventory key items. That... yeah. Omnicasting, I want to say... toss that onto Rosa. So all of her spells automatically hit everybody. And then bless... just give that to Edge. Gotta redo a boss? No, we didn't actually have to redo the Four Fiends fight. Surprisingly, I didn't realize it auto-saved. And so we were able to jump right back in. Is that me or... no, it's all the crystals. The destruction of the Tower of Babel shattered the barrier that Zemus had erected. You should now be able to reach him within the core. It feels weird that the crystals are talking. I don't know if it's like the sleeping Lunarians talking through them. We are directing all of our energy towards neutralizing the unrelenting waves of dark thought emanating from Zemus. Yeah, we did. But we made it out the next day. Pusia descended in the core with Cluya's son some time ago. The hours pass, but still they do not return. I do love Cecil's cape. Like, just... so many colors in that. It's a really neat design. The battle of wills between Zemus and ourselves is generating an enormous tide of energy. You must seek out the core. Working on it. Powerful weapons once deemed a threat by the Lunarians have also been sealed away in the lunar subterrane alongside Zemus. I think it has to be the Lunarians are somehow channeling through the crystals even though they're sleeping. We will guide you to the core. Like, if you plug the crystals here, it opens up like a comms. The battle of wills between Zemus and ourselves is generating an enormous tide of energy. Yeah, the other one told me that. That's at least my theory. We will guide you to the core. Light just got weird. I think I want to go this way. I know I said it last time, but I still wish I had a auto run. Or not auto run. Whatever it's called. My brain's not working. Combat disabled. That thing. No encounters. I'll get there eventually. No encounters would be nice. Just tackle the bosses. Move on. There is auto battle, but I don't know that I want that, even though half the time I do end up just hitting attack, because I'm afraid of spending MP. I've hit X accidentally. It's not bad as long as I'm slightly overpowered. Yeah, that's all it does, is it just mashes the attack button. I don't even think it recognizes, you know, redo the last command. I think it's just, hey, attack. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good if, like, we're sitting here chatting and I don't have to really pay attention, just look at my HP and turn off auto battle if things get dicey. Right? Yeah, we're turning that off because there's a lot of them here. Mages scare me. Go ahead and jump the back row. That's not what you were supposed to do. Oh, I haven't turned on omnicasting. Dang it. I gave it to her, but I have to enable it. Those are the quickest battles with those females. It usually takes forever, but I guess with some new gear and a couple levels, we're moving and grooving. Except for Ed, she's dead again. Welcome in, Liberty86. It is not Resident Evil Day. I made an executive decision to try and finish Final Fantasy IV. Because this is the final dungeon. And it'd be nice to beat 2 whole games this weekend. If I keep yapping, I don't know that that'll happen, but we will try. We're gonna swap out Prey for White Magic. No, just White Magic, the whole thing. Can I not? I guess since you can't select Omnicasting, it's fine, but I want it on the bottom because it makes more sense. Cecil, does Omnicasting work outside of combat? It does not. Cecil is our heal bot. Such epic music though for this dungeon. I love it so much. Okay, yeah. Omnicasting doesn't show, so we're good. Nice. See if I can get comfy. I've been sitting all day. I say that, but I've already got like 12,000 steps. I walked a lot this morning. Then I've been sitting in a chair awkwardly all afternoon. Black Garb, ambush. I was off, actually. Today, I'm starting my Saturday shifts this week, or this month. Thank you, Sarilot. Always scares me using lightning attacks on some kind of robot. Like, it's either going to be critical hit or it's going to heal them, and I never know which. I turned Omnicasting on. Why is she not hitting everyone with her spells? Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't really like having to work on a Saturday, but having Mondays off is kind of neat. That's why I don't complain too loudly about, having to do it every 3 months. Mixes things up a little bit. It's black garb for you. Definitely, because Rydia can't wear it. Wasn't sure if that was a ninja thing or a black mage thing. That is a really good question. Does it give you the option to target all on any spell? Because I know there are some spells that only hit one. I just assumed everything would automatically have all added to it, which seems to not be the case. Wait. Ooh, you need healing yourself. Make sure that's completed. Yep, that is what it is. It just gives you the option. Oh my god. Well, he's not getting any healing. And their mages, I don't trust using magic. Okay, they're down to 2 spells a turn. Come on. Ooh. Nope. There goes those 2. And we didn't need to use Kiraga. Do a little Kira. Never mind. Cecil will use Kira. Nope. Raise. That's right, Kira Boss Cecil. That's what he's called in these parts. He really doesn't need MP. Like, there are some times where I need a second healer in combat, but for the most part, Rosa's got it, especially now with Omnicast. If multiple people need something, she can just give it to multiple people. Rude. Oh, we got back attack. That's not good. Swap rows. Come on. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. Nope. Just hit 1. It's not what I meant. Good job, Cecil. You tried. Well, that happened. Apparently, if she embraces you, you turn to stone. And now she's running away. Great! Rude. I'm sure I have plenty of Maiden's Kiss. Oh, that is Toad. What am I doing? Gold Needle. That is true. A win is a win. We at least got out of there. I'm kind of torn once we finish with 4. What Final Fantasy to start with next? So, I mean, I could go in order, but I've clearly not done that so far. This is the first one we started. Whether that's... Well, yeah, I mean, once we finish 4 in general, I do want to play the After Years next. Just debating if I want to bounce back and forth between voiced and non-voiced to give me and you all a break. You can chat more and I voice less. Can just pick at random or like play them in, well, I would say play them in the order I've played them, but then the ones I've never played, I don't play. So I am a little leaning towards 5 because I've always been wanting to play it. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I enjoy doing it. I have a lot of fun. My problem is I want to play all of them. Always want to play 9. I've been thinking about 7. 10 is just so much fun. I've never played the 13 sequels. I have them, I just never touched them. But I don't know. Yeah. Nope, not what I meant. That's bad. Oh god. Yep. Hit the wrong button. Magic. Everybody's hurting. I think I started 10-2. No, not 10-2. Sorry, 13-2. Just never really went anywhere with it. Picked it up, played for like a couple of hours, and then no real reason. Not like I hated it, just Yeah, it was different. Like you have 2 human characters and then you can catch basically a Pokemon monster to fight with you. And I think I have Lightning Returns, and it's still shrink wrapped. Because I never beat the second one, so why even open it? Rosa. Attack drops immensely. But spirit does go up, and we do need her to heal more. Aw, don't tease me like that. Magic. Nope. Still on equipment. Cecil is now done. Yep. Now it's Rosa's turn. Also been thinking about 12 a lot recently. I really enjoyed that game. But saying all that, it's probably going to be 5 if I'm being honest. It's the one I've always wanted to play, just never stuck with it. And I feel like having other people watching me is going to keep me accountable. I don't want to fight a dragon. That's why I don't want to fight a dragon. We're here to win, not get our faces melted off. Yeah, I started the original a couple of times, but Zodiac Age is the one that I actually beat. That was a lot of fun. Maybe just a cure. Just a little cure for fun. I might have to see how much they are, because I may go ahead and get the Pixel Remaster of 5 and 3 and complete the set. Just because I've been complaining about wishing I had all the stuff. Why am I aiming? What is she gonna do with aim? Oh, aim does work. That's interesting. You can aim with your staff. But the quality of life would be nice. Especially like if I need to do any off-camera grinding sessions. Just bump up the speed, run around, and do that. Alright girls, that's enough. I would also... I'm on the wrong person. I would love a new 5 or 6. I know there was talk of the 9 remake, and that I was really excited about it, but I'm also, if that does ever happen, I am a little nervous. Like it... What happened here? Oh, this is... I need to heal. 9 is just so perfect as it is. I don't know that it really needs one. I would really like to see an 8 remake. To those who covet this blade, I bring death. Uh-oh. Right? But I think, going back now that I'm not fully enraptured by this. I do think 8 would be a really good remake. Sure. See what Dragon versus Dragon does. Fully heals him. This is not good. Yeah. This summon's gonna be worthless. Yep. Oh god, that's terrible. Yeah, kind of wondered. Ow. Yikes. No, going back, I keep getting zoned in on this and kind of a scary moment. I do think 8 would be a really good one. Like, there's a lot there, but a lot more to be explored. I loved the combat system. I think Junction is way better than everyone thought it was back in the day. And I think it could really use a freshen up. I always liked the world that they built, and I'd like to see more of it. That's not good. Got Flare. Oh, she doesn't know Meteo yet. Oh, I thought we had it there for a second. Can't decide your favorite 3D Final Fantasy, 8 or 9. Solid choices. I really enjoyed, like, solving the Junction system, figuring it out, like, anytime things changed, and going through, re-equipping everything, how I want to build this. I like the customization. But 9 definitely holds a special place in my heart. It's just got a little bit of everything, and it scratches the brain. Ow! Wild that he counters with slow on all, not just you. Got him. Sometimes I want to make complicated builds, sometimes just want to bonk things. Yep. Frost. Nice. That is true. Murasame. Murasame? It's probably that. Edge survived for once. Look at that. Speed only goes down 1, but everything jumps up. Nice. Kotetsu. Boost your attack a little bit. Wow, heard of being dead in the ground, but not dead on the ground. Yeah, usually that's Edge's job, but today Rosa's taking his place. Welcome in, Derp. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, or whatever time it is. Thank you for taking your inspiration. I'm going to try and teleport out of here, and we're gonna heal and restart now that we got this far. Do, 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 do. Oh, I finished my root beer. Switching back to water. But yeah, that's why one of the reasons I like 8 is depending on your mood, like you can sit there and theory craft the whole junction system, or you can do what I've done sometimes when I just want to brain off the game and spend like 2 hours in garden as just Squall. Level him up enough that there's such a big difference between him and everyone else that he can one-shot the enemies, and the enemies can one-shot the rest of the party. And so he keeps leveling up, and they stay the same level. And since it's all based on the average of your party level, you just play the game and you enjoy the story. I've done that a few times. Like, I just want to play. I'll just play as Squall. We're going to solo this. Does make the scenes without him a little difficult, but outside of that, it works. So now I think we go here. Hey, it's just one. We can handle one. Should probably do it this turn. Still on the axe. Gotta fix that. I really like the gun blades. I thought they were super cool. If I wasn't so sold on my tank in 14 being a warrior, I would totally switch for the gunblade because I like gunblades. I think they're weird and interesting. They did put them in another game. 13. At least in the first one. I don't know about the third. Ah. Well, it's there. I'm not... Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Swap rows and run. Yeah, they're in 14, but everything is in 14 because nostalgia makes money. I can't complain. I give them money. I like it. How do I get that chest? Is there a way to... Let me get through there. I see the chest. I said no dragons. No, that's war. I remember, I think it was in high school, I was talking about 8 and like liking the gunblade, and someone's just like totally crapping on it, and it's not a functional system. There's no way it would work. Like, I don't care. It's still cool. I still want one. I don't care that it doesn't work in real life in practice. I still don't know how it worked in universe. Okay, I got closer. I mean, like, so... we're fine. Cure. Like, when you pull the trigger, does the bullet shoot out? Or does it, like, vibrate the gun? Or vibrate the blade to make the critical damage? It was never really clear. I mean, it's got bullets, so I assume it shoots. But I was still never 100% on it. Stop it with all the dragons! Y'all hit way too hard. I'm not here for this. Banjo-Tooie, you had a Kazooie as a bayonet rifle in the first-person sections. I guess bayonets are a thing, which that's what they are, so... I mean, kind of. It's a blade at the end of a gun instead of a gun added to a blade. Maybe that's what the difference is just which came first. Or like what the primary thing is. I'm gonna say... Hab's primary element. What does that mean? So that only goes up 1 on defense. That goes up 2. And sure, have primary element. Primary element is probably all 3. It's probably fire, lightning, and ice, because that's what dragons usually get resistance to. But you have to be too close for my liking. Yeah, that's true. Still on equipment. We've been playing for... I don't know how many hours. I thought it would tell me right there. Still don't know how to play the game. Well, we got the dragon shield. Looks like ads are about to run in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go ahead, cue them now, just so we're not interrupted. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes. See you soon. Alright, looks like we're back. Thank you for sticking with me through the ads. Let's see if we can't get a little bit further on this dungeon. We are back. Let's try and clear this map. Nope. Nope. Kane is silenced, but that's fine. Okay, I'll fight girls. I just won't fight dragons. Ow. Ow. There you go, Rosa. Thank you for the heal. Started getting into Dragon Quest again. Feels like there's a lack of dragons. I've never played. I always assumed it was full of dragons. Or at least, like, the primary thing you're doing is questing for dragons. I'm kind of surprised it's not full of them. Yeah, but I need to play so many games. I mean, I'm so behind. I just finished a game that I started the series like almost a decade ago. And it's a 3-game series. It's not like Final Fantasy where you have an excuse. I think there's a hidden path over here for more goodies. I'm just gonna go ahead preemptive Kira, because why not? She's probably gonna cast some... Yep, there it is. Called it. Just add it to the infinite backlog. We going to heal again? Probably. That should be good. Just 2 cures. I'll eventually give the Dragoon the dragon gear. I realize that's kind of weird. But it's better than my tank's gear, and I feel like the tank needs more defense. So I'm just warming it up for him. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's why. Because y'all are going to do 3 attacks, obliterate everybody, and I don't want to waste my MP on you. Dragon Mail. See, I almost went straight for him. Halves primary element, good. So elemental attacks should be doing almost nothing to you now if I assume that stacks. Cecil has Dragoon subclass. I mean, the prophecy did say one born of dragons. So maybe. There's everything. Once I find stronger gear in here, Cecil can hand it over. Try and get back in. Nope. We ain't got time for this. We're trying to beat this game. I can't be playing with you. Who did she hit? Looks like Cecil, and he's fine. Oh, I'll take one of you on. Dragon Shield looks kind of nice. I like that they change those graphics for the weapons and armor, or weapons and shields, even if your actual armor doesn't change. Come on, we got this. Or not. Jeez. Pick on him. Oh yeah, she's going down. Just before Kira went off. Kiraga? I think I cast Kiraga. Either way. Let's heal up. Actually, there we go. Before I waste all of my MP on single Kiras. English is hard, especially fantasy English. Wait. Gotta clear the map. There's items. Nope. I don't want a bone dragon. Good thing I'm not going for 100% and clearing the bestiary. Is it bestiary? Is it bestiary? I've heard both. He clearly does want me. He keeps following me. Artemis arrows, which I guess we're not using because she's got a staff now. Was that necessary? Cave. Cave. Looking solid. Rule number 1. No dragons. Unless necessary. Stop it. Bestiary is what you usually go for. It makes sense. Like, I feel like it could be pronounced either way, but that always made sense to me. Like, it's a log of the beasts that you've encountered. Number 1, people are stupid. Yes. Nice! Not nice. Do a regular cure. Go away. Thank you. Rydia's leveled up. Still missing 1 spell. White Fang. Let's see what we've got over here. After we tear her apart. Critical hit, nice. Something. Didn't even get a turn. I love it. X potion. Ambush. Oh god. Bio. Surprise boss. Neat thing is, I can now haste. Oh, 27% chance. That's not going to do anything. Flare? See what happens. Nice, not bad. So that's 55. Bahamut's 99, but attack is 250 compared to 160. We'll just keep this up. We seem to be making decent progress. Why not? Throw Holy on. I have no idea what its HP is. We're gonna have to heal pretty soon with how much MP I'm burning through. At least before the next boss fight. Hopefully. That did nothing. We survived. Cecil 69. Nice. Kane 66, catching up. Edge is all the way back in 61. Just the boys. Edge does need help. If he'd stay alive long enough, he could level up. Intellect skyrockets. Everything else drops a little bit. Attack is going to be garbage, but we're prepping for boss fights where she'll be casting spells and not attacking. Basement 5. And switch my positions. Because I can't sit still. Thank you for hydrate. Alright, I forgot to heal after that fight. Oopsies. Cecil, you're up. You know, that's not a bad idea. I might have to start that. I remember to save every time I see a save point. I thought I would run into more problems with that. Oh, I can't run from this. Maybe I should turn save into heal. Is regen a thing? That would be cool. No, I guess regen isn't in this game. Right? I thought regen, like, came from this game, but I don't see it. I can poison, which is like the opposite. Is it a carbuncle? Oh, you know what? I think it's one of the options for Asura. She has like 4 faces and one of them does regen. Welcome in, Toasta. Thanks for claiming your inspiration. I am back. It's been a while. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. I've been offline for like a week. Like pretty much completely. So I thought I'd mix things up and play this instead of the usual. Thought the plan was to run from dragons? I can't run from this one. It's a boss fight. They were in the chest, and so I can't do anything about it. Okay, she's casting, please. I was gonna say don't do that, but you did it anyway. Why are you double? No! Stop. Good thing Cecil has the armor on, so he takes so little damage from elements. But that's gonna hit Rosa and kill her. Thank you for that. Cecil, you're healer now, I guess. Ah, that's terrible. Oh god, that's also terrible. I think this is it. We're gonna have to restart this fight. Yep, there it is. We're gonna heal. I know. That is something else I should add, is a death counter. I've seen it on other people's streams, and I like it. Just to keep track of how many times we get a game over. Item, re-equip. Oh, I can't use it yet. Also, I'm in the middle of this menu. You're not supposed to be able to do anything. Mirage. Okay. Something's clearly wrong here. Like, this is ridiculous. I didn't want to look up strategies for things, but I want that chest. It's got the crystal shield in it. It is blue, so I guess fire would work, but I forgot about the old equipment. Okay, so now we both have half. Anything else that can have elements? Has lightning. There's the cursed ring that I could use. And flame mail. Okay, now Kain and Cecil should be fine. This is the one. Cecil takes half damage. And Kain is immune. Probably should have given Cecil the cursed ring so he can heal, because he's going to be here a lot more. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and constantly cast that, I guess. Would be nice to also cast Protect. There we go. I think we're okay. Unless you do something like that. Damn it. Okay, halfway. Okay. Are you for real? Well, the hell with it. We've got Omnicasting. Hit everybody. We're just going to bring them all back. We're going to get... I know. I had to. It hurt to use the elixir, but otherwise it's 500 HP and it's not going to do a thing. Shell. Too late. Arise is a thing. It does full HP instead of like partial. And since she has Omnicasting, any single target spell can be a all. Nice. Rose at 68. Not to my knowledge. I don't think so. Crystal Shield. No element defense, but... Actually, real quick. Oh, he can't equip it. Okay, yeah. Crystal is slightly better, stats-wise. We're just gonna put these all back. That was spicy. We're back on equipment. I'll never learn. Let's save some MP. Echo herbs. Magic. There we go. Be nice if that was a thing, just a full party auto raise outside of... I know 8 had a limit break that did that. There might be some other places that I can't think of. I'm sure there's somewhere. I clicked off, that's why it's not working. I just realized there's... Nope. I just got done dealing with all that. We're not about this business. With good reason. Did you not see what just happened? I don't want any more of that. They don't like Rosa. I don't know where this is. I mean, I guess there's a crossover here. Yep. What do you got? Protect ring. Okay. Could go on Edge. In fact, I think it might, just because he keeps dying to everything. Look at that. Magic defense going up by 10. Yeah. Edge does need help. He's hurting. Not this dude. I don't need to fight this robot. Wait. Needs to find a cot next to Sid. Yeah, not a bad idea. Get some rest. Nope, 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 nope. Starting to think she needs Protect Ring. Look at that. I automatically went to Edge. Thought he got hurt. Let's see. I think up here is... Yep. It's probably trapped. It's trapped! Haste everybody. Protect. Bio. Now you can jump. Do whatever you want. Cecil has 2 MP now. Awesome. That hurt. Thank you for hitting him. Oh, the crystal shield looks nice. Yeah, we're just gonna set her up with just curing every round. Why not? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I did give Kane Cry, which would lower his defense. I don't know that he has it equipped, though. I think I may have given that up for something else. Oh, is he countering her spell with Maelstrom? Maybe I just stick to attacking. That sucked. Yeah, he doesn't have Cry anymore. That's gonna hurt. Hey! Just when I was trying to figure out how much HP he had, we got him to 0. And a power armlet. Nice. 68, 62. Slowly getting there. I think Cecil got the mail. Yeah. Oh, that's the power armlet, so it does the same thing. You already had one. It kind of is. Like, that's... This whole dungeon is just, okay, here's all the final equipment. Now go use it. Sadly, it's looking like I might have to teleport out and use those healing things, because I'm a little low on some MPs after all those massive boss fights. Thank you. That didn't do much. There we go. Okay. If I remember correct... I think I know what this is, and I'm not going to be happy about it. Crystal gloves. Yep, red dragon. Which means I'm gonna need the that armor again. Why did it have no effect? I needed that to work. Oh, yep. That was weirdly delayed. He just wants friends to eat. Okay. Let me check. I think this may be, we are close on time. This may be where we call it for the night. And we will pick this back up on Sunday. I believe I'll be back Sunday. But I do think this is it. We are at time. Unfortunately, but there's still quite a bit left. I thought I could get through all this, but there's a lot of grinding to do, even with, or not grinding, but a lot of dungeon, even with running around doing this. So let's real quick figure out who is currently streaming that we can raid out to. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's good to be back. Good to be hanging out with everyone. Playing one of my favorite games, even if this part is a pain in the butt. Thanks for sticking with me. Let's see who we've got here. I know I would love to stay, but I do have to get up early to take care of stuff before work. So let's see who is currently. Find my profile, see what cuties are streaming. There we go. Navi is playing Hollow Knight. And looks like ads are ending in 30 seconds, so that works perfect. Let's raid out to Hey Navi. I haven't gotten to see them in a while. Tomorrow is a work day, unfortunately. Search. Hey Navi. We'll get the raid queued up. Looks like that has started. Let's get raid messages going. Raid 1 is for... I'm sitting here typing what I'm trying to talk. Raid message 1 is for followers. Raid 2 is for subbies. Thank you all for hanging out again, and I am looking forward to hanging out again very soon, and maybe, hopefully, next time we actually clear this dungeon and the game. But take care of yourselves. I will see you then.